the sprawling tapestry of DC Comics, El Diablo stands as a name carried by more than one man, each taking up the mantle to confront crime, corruption, and supernatural evil in their own way. Across different eras, the character has evolved from a gritty Western antihero to a modern-day gang member seeking redemption, reflecting DC's ability to adapt its characters to new genres and audiences, while retaining a core theme of vengeance and justice. The name El Diablo first appeared in All-Star Western No. 2 in 1970, created by writer Robert Kanigher and artist Gray Morrow. This original incarnation, Lazarus Lane, was a 19th century bank teller who was beaten and left for dead by outlaws. Struck by lightning while in a coma, Lane's spirit became tethered to a mystical entity known as El Diablo, which would possess his body to mete out vengeance. Lane's version of El Diablo was steeped in supernatural Western lore, with his adventures often blurring the line between ghost story and gunslinger drama. The character became a recurring figure in DC's Western titles, offering a darker, almost horror-tinged take on frontier justice. In the late 1980s, DC revived the name with a different approach. This time, El Diablo was Rafael Sandoval, introduced in El Diablo No. 1, 1989, by writer Gerard Jones and artist Mike Parobeck. Sandoval was a city councilman in Dos Rios, Texas, who grew frustrated with the corruption and crime plaguing his community. Donning a mask and adopting the name El Diablo, he became a street-level vigilante, using his political influence by day and his fighting skills by night. This version eschewed supernatural elements in favor of a grounded, socially conscious crime-fighting narrative. While Sandoval's series was relatively short-lived, it left a mark as a politically charged vigilante story within the DC universe. The most well-known and modern version of El Diablo is Chato Santana, introduced in El Diablo Vol. 3 No. 1 in 2008 by writer Jai Nitz and artist Phil Hester. Santana was a gang leader with pyrokinetic powers who ended up in prison after a violent altercation left civilians dead. Haunted by guilt, Santana was recruited into Amanda Waller's Suicide Squad, where he sought to atone for his past crimes. This version of El Diablo became widely recognized outside of comic fans when portrayed by Jay Hernandez in the 2016 Suicide Squad film, where his tragic backstory and eventual sacrifice resonated with audiences. Santana's arc explored themes of redemption, spiritual struggle, and self-control, portraying him as a man burdened by both his powers and his past. Each incarnation of El Diablo shares a thematic connection. A man with a dark history who channels violence toward punishing those who prey on others. Whether a cursed gunslinger in the Old West, a masked urban vigilante, or a reluctant supervillain turned anti-hero, El Diablo embodies the idea that justice can come from the most unlikely places, and that redemption is often fought for in the shadows. In recent years, DC has occasionally revisited Lazarus Lane's supernatural roots while keeping Chato Santana active in Suicide Squad-related stories. This dual approach allows El Diablo to exist in both the mystical and gritty crime-fighting corners of the DC universe, ensuring the name retains its mythic weight while staying relevant to modern readers. From ghostly avenger to political crusader to reluctant metahuman hero, El Diablo's legacy in DC Comics reflects the publisher's evolving storytelling styles over 5 decades. Though the men behind the mask have changed, the symbol remains the same, a spirit of vengeance that burns as fiercely as the fires of justice.